Right, hey guys. Sorry it's been so long since my last video, but I have been busy with work, etc. So I thought today we would go back to another setup tour like my first video. So let's get on with it. My new setup has been a long time in the making, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So first of all, we will start with the computer. So this is the same case as I had before, which is the Bitfenix Colossus case. And as for the motherboard, we've got the Asus Maximus Ranger 8 and an Intel i7 6700K processor, 16 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM, a GTX 980 Ti, and we've got a 500GB Corsair Neutron XT SSD and 7TB of hard drive space. So that's all inside there. I think the hard drives are Western Digital Greens and Western Digital Blacks, though I'm not sure how much of each. Moving on from that, you can see down here my new plug socket and home plug. So the plug socket is one that's got USB 2 outputs on it, as well as my home plug, which is currently feeding all of my wired connection. There you can see my Xbox One controller. And I think next we'll move on to the main peripherals. So this is my Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard, which I've been using for a while now, and my Cyborg Rat7 gaming mouse. And you can see there below the desk mat as well. Moving on to the screens, I have this standard AOC monitor, which is a G-Sync monitor, but I can't remember the exact brand number for it. But it used to be my main screen, but then I replaced that with this, which is probably the best gaming monitor on the market at the moment, which is the Asus Swift 27-inch IPS monitor, which is an amazingly beautiful monitor. And let's see if you can see any difference in the comparison between the two images on the two screens, apart from the fact that one's 1440p and the other one is 1080p, of course. Now, as I'm sure I've mentioned in a previous video, I do some TeamSpeak chats with some friends of mine, Tier 10, as well as some other stuff. So you can see here, up there is the microphone, which I'll show you in a minute. But we'll actually start off with the speakers, which are the Edifier R2000 DB speakers. They are amazing quality speakers, and they weren't that expensive. They do both Bluetooth and wired connections. So at the moment, mine's connected via wired optical Toslink cable to computer. Over here you can see my old Astro A50s, which I've only just gotten rid of for use in TeamSpeak, mostly because they're a bit just generally not very good build quality, and the fact they kept falling off my head was really annoying. So I replaced those now with my new audio and microphone setup. So you can see here I have a Blue Yeti blackout microphone for talking on, which I'm actually talking to you now on. As well as the Asus Zonar STU DAC, which you can see there, which has multiple inputs. So at the moment it's connected to my computer via optical Toslink again, and it's also got a cable which runs, which you probably won't be able to see in this video, but runs out to onto my desk sometimes when I want to plug it into my work laptop, which is cool. Means I can just listen to that from my work, listen to things from my work laptop. Okay, so moving on to the headphones. These are the Blue MoFi headphones. These are cool because they have a inbuilt amplifier, which is good for when I want to listen to my iPod or my phone via them, or when I want to listen to some really head-banging music. and they're also incredibly comfortable. Sorry about that random skip in the video, by the way. That was where my phone cut out because this is currently being recorded on my phone. But yeah, they're some amazing headphones, and I am wearing them right now. They are, and I have been wearing them for about a week now. They are pretty cool headphones. So just there you can see the remote from my speakers, which is useful for me, especially when I want to just turn them off when my mum shouts at me or something. There you can see my wireless charger for my phone, which I bought off Amazon for about £17. And yeah, that was actually pretty reasonable for my charger, I thought. There you can see my USB hub, which is 4 USB 3 ports. It's made by a company called Sabrent, and that was a limited edition black version, which was kind of cool, so I bought that for about £8, I think. And then this is the ePure Swiss Voice landline phone. So I have to have a landline phone in my room because otherwise I can never hear the phone when it rings downstairs. So I bought this one purely because it looked cool and for no other reason than that. So you can see there an Ethernet cable and an HDMI cable, which I use for plugging my laptop in when I'm working. And that helps me improve my workflow when I'm working from home. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do now is move around the back. You can see there all my plugs and stuff, and also my 5-port gigabit Ethernet switch, which is used currently only for the computer and the cable that goes up onto my desk, but soon I will also be having a NAS on it. Sorry about the rubbish in the background, by the way. There you can see a charging cable for my tablet, and let's move into the drawers. So in the drawers we've got some pens and pencils and stuff for me when I'm doing my artwork. Got my cable there for my headphones, and a bunch of other random USB sticks and stuff. That is a charging cable for the Astro A50 gaming headset, and my new earbuds here, which are the Sennheiser IE80s, which are actually amazing earbuds. Like, they have really rich sound, really deep bass, and they're just beautiful for listening to inside, outside, wherever. In fact, I could probably not even bother with the headphones and just use those all the time. So you can see there my knife for when I'm down the river with scouts, for cutting ropes and stuff, which is essential on the river. Another random knife which I got years ago, and a unboxing knife, which is literally the only thing I use it for. And of course my iFixit toolkit, which comes in useful when building computers, etc. Next drawer down is just some art supplies and old artwork, etc. Yeah, not very interesting in there. And the final drawer is some cable management stuff and extra toolkits, etc. I've got some sticky tabs and some random razor stickers that I'm not even sure where they came from, and a cable management kit and some other screwdrivers, etc. So moving on from the desk, I've got my new desk chair, which is the DX Racer Racing Series Red and Black, which is awesomely comfortable and brilliant for day-to-day stuff. It does have one annoying thing of the seat keeps on moving down, but I think I've fixed that now, so that's cool. Over there in the background, which I am going to show you in a sec, is just my old DVD cabinet. I don't have many DVDs left now, as I mostly consume digital media like Netflix, Amazon Instant Video, etc. But I've used it as a bit of a display case there for some cool stuff. And yeah, moving over here to just some display things. You can see some pictures of me and my mum there in the background. There's one of me and my nan over there, and me and my dad. A bear that my mum bought me for my graduation, and then you can just see a shelf full of crap there on the side, and some pictures all hung around. Thank you for watching this video, and like, subscribe, and favourite if you want to see more.